Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are joining us in the world. What a day. It is Championship Sunday here in Dallas, and the sky is blue, as always. There was another beautiful sunset yesterday. Morning, sleepwalker. Hope you're doing well. Wow. Last night was quite something for sure. I actually have heard from Trey. He is alive. Okay, Trey actually will be here. Let's go. That's going to be fun. Good morning, everyone. Yes, last night was interesting. I don't think we usually at the events it's the Sunday that there's some sort of after party. But the last couple of years here in Dallas, there's been K-Sun's been playing a set at this place called Komodo, and it's not far. It's actually not far from here at all. And we went to it last year, but we probably got there a bit early, and I think we ended up leaving before K-Sun even got there. But last night we did commit. We did commit to the bit a little bit. I actually feel surprisingly good, so I left at 2. I had quite a lot to drink, to be fair, like before and during. But my plan was to leave at like 1, because I was thinking, okay, I'll stay till 1, I'll come back, I'll get like 5 hours sleep, that'll be fine. But K-Sun was playing his set, and then I kind of lost Trey for a bit. But I was looking up, because it was K-Sun and his boys. So I was looking at the people that were standing behind, because basically Trey had said on the way there that Optic had paid for like the DJ booth access or whatever. So it was like, okay, well Zinni's gonna be there, and then I'm looking up and I'm saying, okay, well that looks like Zuma. That's didn't attach. I'm like, okay, fuck it, we'll just go up there, which I did, which actually was really fun. I usually like never go clubbing or anything like that, and I don't really intend to become a like club fiend. It's definitely never going to be me. But I did actually enjoy last night more than I expected, I think. So yeah, that was fun. And I thought, okay, initially I thought I'd stay till 1, and then it was like nearly 2, and I thought, fuck, I've got to go. And I could feel that if I wanted to keep having a good time, I was going to have to like drink more. It was kind of funny. So AG was there, Pred was there, and it looks like Bush are about to get this 3-0, by the way. I will just quickly switch over to this cam, because I know that I'm sure a lot of you guys are interested in this while I just yap a little bit in the background, but I want to see some of the reaction here from these boys, assuming that they do close this out. But Pred was there, and Pred was like in front of me. There was these bottles on it was absolute chaos back there, to be honest, but there was this bottle of tequila, and it was, I don't know, it didn't have much left in it. And it was just sitting there. And I thought, well, I'll just hand it to this girl like next to me who'd chased me up there. And then I get it back off this girl, and AG's looking at me with like a like a death stare, because I think it was his bottle. So my bad, AG. I'll get you back. I'll get you back at some point. Wow, Bush Gaming, they take the win. Hot little 3-0 against the Huntsman. Huntsman out of the tournament. Spart 27 and 26. Big map out of fire. Absolutely sensational. Yeah, so that was that basically. And then got 4 hours sleep, 3.5 hours sleep, something like that. Yeah, about 4 hours sleep. I let myself lay in for an extra 20 minutes, so I got up at 20 past 6 rather than 6. And then I made the COD video, the Valorant video, the F1 video, had breakfast, and then I'm here. So, yeah, what a day so far. But I do have a glass of water with some creatine in, which is a difference maker when you've not had that much sleep. So, yeah, good fun last night. Tonight, hopefully the same. Hopefully I've got enough left in the tank. But, you know, for an old man, I'm doing all right. Where's tactical fur coat? There is a fur coat. It's not really a fur coat, but I do have a coat, like a wool cashmere blend coat. I'm probably going to wear today because it's green, so I thought I got to wear something green on Sunday. 10 milligrams for bad sleep hits different. Yeah, sleepwalking, you're absolutely right. There's only 5 grams, or you probably mean grams, right, for creatine. 10 milligrams probably ain't doing much. But yeah, they lost because you didn't bang the drums. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I mean, look, Bush just got too much motion. They got too much energy as well. 5-4 Scar Overload. I mean, what a series that is. So they're making moves. Trey will be here in a second. I'm intrigued to get the scoop out of Trey, like how long they stayed out for. Because Trey and Jenna, they said the same thing to me. They were like, oh yeah, half 12, 1, something like that. And then when I see it was 2, I'm like, okay, I've got to get out of here. Otherwise, I will just be completely cooked. Can we get in? Alright, guys. Anyway, how are you all feeling? It's Championship Sunday, baby. There are 4 teams left. I think 3 of them, maybe 3 of them we expected to be here. I think I was expecting Optic to make the Sunday, but I thought they would have to work for it. They've not really had to work very hard so far. They've played good stuff, but, they've played, what is that? Man, Texas is like, there's always some shit going on here. Someone's just let off some sort of balloon. It's not like oh no, maybe it's a drone. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that is. It's not coming for me, so I'm all good. Your predictions on Mate versus Green Wall. Yeah, I'm not sure how to call this one today. Because I had Optic, like I had Gentlemates winning coming into the tournament, and they've not done anything so far to kind of prove me wrong in that sense. They've looked very good. But Optic, I think, will continue to... Optic have played really well. They've not played maybe the strongest teams. I do think G2 are pretty good. The G2 win was impressive, for sure. But also, G2, they love playing FaZe. That's their bogey team. Of course, they play them again today. I don't know if that'll happen again. Optic's looking really good on land. The crowd energy was electric yesterday. It's going to be electric again today. I think it definitely does help having that home crowd buff. Like, there is some level of cheese there. Obviously, Optic deserve it, and it's their event, and Paris won't be, so this is going to be different. But we shall see. Trey is going to be here in a little bit, Owen. Don't worry about that. He's just stocking up on some Advil, probably. And he's going to get up here, and we're going to yap for an hour about what's been happening. Heard some rumors you may walk into the venue with the fur coat, chains, and leopard print top hat with a feather. Tactical pimp. Maybe a future career arc if the content doesn't work out. What drinks were you slamming? So I went to Trey's Airbnb first, and I had some vodka strawberry lemonade, which was actually pretty fantastic. I don't think I ever had that before, but not going to lie, it's pretty sensational. And then when we went there, just Gersh got me some sort of shot. I don't know what, maybe it was like they call it like a green tea shot or something. I think I had a couple of those, and vodka cranberry. It's always the go-to. Vodka cranberry. Ever since LA Thieves Shane, he wasn't LA Thieves Shane then, but ever since Shane put me on it back in 2019, that's what I've been on. And then something else as well. I'm not sure. Is that a casting couch? Why do people say that? It's just a couch. And is every couch a casting couch? But yeah, there's going to be 3 sizable gentlemen on this casting couch tomorrow, because when we're going to be running the dope check from here, Don, Trey, and I, we're going to have to get these pillows off because there's not going to be any room, I would imagine. Only 2 hard points in the final could be a disadvantage for gentlemates. That's an interesting observation, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I think Optic definitely could win. I think I'm still going to stick with Paris. I think I'm still going to stick with Gentlemates and have them getting over the line. But yeah, we'll see. All I'm saying is Merc hasn't come second yet. He's come 4th, he's come 3rd, and he's come 1st twice. He's not had a 2nd place. So I'm going to say he's due a 2nd place. That might be the most faded logic ever. But, That's just what I'm saying. Um, Grab one champs and ghosts. Yep. Mouse looks like a Star Trek steering joystick. Oh, this. Yeah. This is absolutely brilliant device. Optic Win 135. Yeah, it'd be interesting observation. What else do we have? A couple of tweets I thought we'll just look at real quick. Here's Swooty at the club. There you go. You can see me in the background here, actually. This is when I was buying Swooty a drink. Swooty, actually, this is funny. Swooty comes up to me. I'm like, okay, what do you want to drink? And I'm like, I got Gersh. Gersh was just drinking beer. He had like a Mexican beer, which I actually thought was a great idea. He had a Mexican beer. I got 2 vodka Red Bulls in, one for Casey, one for Cowboy maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think Cowboy had one of those. And then I had a vodka cranberry. Swooty comes up and he asks me for something like he doesn't like hard liquor or something. So he didn't want anything that had like, but I'm like, what do you want me to get you? And he said, just get me something girly. So I just asked the bartender for something that would just not be very. He basically just wanted to drink juice with a bit of alcohol in. So I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, this was like by the bar. I thought it was funny. The Sweetie turned up with a Stallions jersey on, to be honest. Okay, anyway, there you go. Little side quest. Yeah. Dashy, here it is, Champ Sunday. We're back. The tweets are back. Optic are back in form for the big tournament. Dashy US is Ghosty in finals. It's just Ghosty in finals. Yeah, true. But I think Ghosty, like, you gotta think he's taken a step now, right? Like, he's got over the line. He's got his first win. I don't think he's gonna be choking in finals again. From Blackpool, living in Vietnam, watching the Rab. Hell yeah, where do you live in Vietnam? I've never been to Vietnam, but a friend of mine from the swimming club, after there was the World Championships he went to in Singapore in September last year, and after he competed at the World Masters, he then went to Vietnam for a little while, which is pretty cool. Well, exactly, that's what I was saying, Josh. I was like, it doesn't matter what I say, she's gonna put some sort of vodka in this, but it's just, as long as it tasted like juice, Sweetie wouldn't mind. That's my understanding of it anyway. That interview with him, my guy's turbo PR trained. Yeah, so it was good. I knew Ghosty would do an interview with me because he's a good guy like that. And I thought Ghosty was the man to get, really. Like, I could have talked to Envoy. I could have definitely got Envoy. The flank got Envoy. And I could have got Dante Sib. I think he would have talked to me. I don't know if Neptune really likes doing interviews, but I thought Ghosty was definitely the guy to speak to. Because Envoy he's a great guy, but he is ultimate PR trained. Like, I do respect it, but he is absolutely PR trained machine. So I thought, okay, I'll talk to Dan. He'll give me something interesting at least, and it will be a good interview for the community. But I think, like, I was surprised how well that tweet did, I think. Like, how well the interview did. Like, if I just find it on here real quick, I'll go back to yesterday. Sib would have been good. Yeah, I could have got Sib as well, but I thought I've got to get someone who was on the Thieves roster, right? Like, I mean, look at this tweet. This had 4,000 likes on it, this interview. Like, it was this is the biggest one we did. He was even bigger than the Shotzi one. So I'm pretty happy about that, to be honest. That was a great result. It's quality over quantity, really, with the interviews. Like, I could get others, but like, there's no point if it's not gonna be. I'll get what I can, but make them good. Point with the crowd thing was spot on. I thought what he said about practice was interesting. Like, I was glad I asked him about the team dynamics, because he gave me an interesting answer about that he think their practice is not as good as it could be, and they do have their moments where they're at each other's necks. So that was an interesting answer. And then, yeah, his perspective on the home crowd and all of that was pretty good. but it was good. He didn't say much about. He could have obviously talked a bit more trash on Thebes, but at that point they weren't out of the tournament, and Gentlemates obviously hadn't. Well, they've not played on Sunday yet, so you don't want to talk too soon. Like, if you're Ghosty, you never want to. I'm not saying he would have talked trash, but just hypothetically, if he had anything to say, you don't really want to say it before. You know, what if there's a rematch, right? What if Thieves make the losers run and they beat you on Sunday? Like, you can't say too much. Saying that about practice reminds me a little bit of how the Dynasty were in practice. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, the Dynasties, again, it's kind of, I will say there's some level of different eras. Like, back then, it was a different era where people just generally wouldn't take it as seriously. And even the Dynasty, that's definitely true for. I mean, those guys were just playing CS the whole time. What's good, McGregor? Good morning. Good morning. Trey's going to be here in a second. As an Optic fan, I'm excited for the Paris event. It'll be my first time seeing Optic be booed by the majority. The scene needed another big fan base. Yeah, I was talking about this yesterday. So at the UK event, even when we had a proper British team, and I imagine, McGregor, it might have been true in Australia as well for that like Crown Melbourne Invitational. Don't know how many fans there were there for that. But like Optic are so big in the English-speaking world that I've never really heard Optic be booed ever. Like, even at the UK events when we had proper like British teams, it was a 50-50 crowd. Like, there was people supporting the British team, and then there was people supporting Optic, and it was pretty much, and like most of the fans of who were supporting the British team, they wanted Optic to lose, but like they were still kind of scump fans, right? Like, it's just how it was, and that's fine. But that's expected in the English-speaking world. Whereas if you go to France, you go to Paris, it is going to be a different story. Like, Optic, if they play Gentlemates at that tournament, they will get booed on the walkout, like 100%. And that will be a new experience for Optic just in general. But it's fantastic for the scene. Like, it really is. To have that, like, proper... It's like I said to Dan, it's like, it's home and away. Like, especially if these teams remain good. Because Optic, clearly on LAN, they're still a different team. I mean, they're on an 11 series win streak on LAN. If they win today, they'll be on a 13. It's pretty wild. Lil Cum Guzzler with the 2 USD. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning. Good to see you back. It is still the morning here in Dallas. We saw you pull in at the club, OG. Yeah, it was quite funny. Might talk to Trey about that when we get here. Your answers to the Vietnam question. Da Nang in Vietnam. Coming back home, the food sucks. I miss a bit of gravy, baby. Interesting. How long you been out there? That's fascinating, actually. Because I went to Thailand last, like, November 2024 for about 10 days or so. It was good. It was just on like a holiday. There was no intention to like stay or really scout it out or anything. But I thought it was interesting because I know that a lot of people are moving out to East Asia, and it makes a lot of sense. Like, I totally understand it, but equally, it's just very, very different. It's very different culturally and everything. I found when I went to Thailand for the first like 2 to 3 days, I love Thai food, right? And I had a lot of Thai food for the first 2, 3 days. I thought it was fantastic. But after that, I was like, bloody hell, I couldn't. If I adapted, I probably could, but I didn't want to eat it every day, you know? Like, that, it would have been a lot, I think. Rab, who do you think would have won, G2 or Thebes? Well, it's difficult to say because if Thebes had beaten FaZe, then they were obviously playing different cards, right? Like, if G2 played the Thieves that we saw yesterday, then G2 would have beaten them. But if Thieves played well enough to beat FaZe, then I think they also would have beaten G2. So, but, you know, it's shoulda, coulda, woulda, baby. I don't even think they're getting booed in Paris. No, they will. Trust me, they will. The French fans are absolutely built different. They might not get booed for, like, opening matches or something, but look, I've heard the arena that they're trying to have for this Major 4 event. I don't know if you guys were at the event in Allen for the World Championship in 2024. That event was packed, sold out. It had about 6,500, 7,000 people in that venue. The guys on Gentlemates are looking at having a venue 3 times that size. That's what they want. And I don't know if that's going to be possible for them to sell it out, but there are a lot of Gentlemates fans. And let's just say that event, if that actually happens, because I've heard a little bit about their plans, how ambitious they're trying to be, and all these things. Like, if that's true, and they have like a 20,000 seater arena, I mean, I can't imagine what that event is going to be like. Look, Sleepwalker, trust me, I've been talking a fair bit with those guys the last couple of days. It's going to be crazy if that actually happens. It's going to be crazy for sure. But that's what I've heard they're trying to cook up anyway. If it's true, it'll be the biggest COD event ever. And apparently Birmingham as well. This is also what I heard yesterday. So the DreamHack Dallas event last year, good event, lots of people there. Like, it was a big crowd for sure. It wasn't like the biggest ever, but it was a pretty big crowd. Like one of the biggest I've seen in this massive hall in Dallas for last year's DreamHack, Major 4. Apparently Birmingham is twice as big by crowd size. And they've sold twice as many tickets as they did for DreamHack Dallas last year, which to me is insane and actually really exciting to see that the UK COD scene has still got pull like that. Kazar Sultan with a 2 USD thieves equal Ferrari. It's an interesting comparison there. I should have asked Scrap about this. Now I think about it. Now I thought about it. I was like, damn, I should have asked him about this in the interview I did with him, because I'm not going to get another chance, obviously. Not this event. But like when Benjay made the comment about having like they like the smell of their own farts or whatever, and like their heads are in the clouds too much. Like, I do tend to buy into that to a certain degree at Thieves. It was definitely true at the start of last year, even with the Dan Ghosty and Envoy team, that they were just complacent. They thought they were better than they were, is the reality, and they weren't putting in the work needed. I still think there's a bit of that going on at Thieves. I don't know if it's if that's necessarily the issue at Ferrari. Rab, you going to play ranked? Probably not, to be honest. I mean, I may, but there's just other things to do. So I'll probably just watch other people play ranked. It's usually how it goes. Is Birmingham still sold out? To my understanding, yes. Just taking this ear cup off because if Trey knocks on the door in a second, I don't know when it'll be here. They may have more tickets available, but yeah, Birmingham's in just under 2 months. We've got some ideas I want to do for that as well. Like, I've had some interesting conversations this weekend about some plans. Why it's been good not watch partying is that I can actually spend the day networking. Maybe networking's the wrong word, but like talking to interesting people around the venue that are doing interesting stuff. And I will also say, because yesterday I was like, damn, Toronto, they might be cooked. Like, Kleenex and Insight weren't sitting with Joe Deceives. But yesterday, the opposite was true. They were all. I was just chilling in one of the booths. The whole Toronto team was in there. Toronto have a huge contingent this event. It's actually unfortunate that they got shit on so bad, because they've brought so many of their team. It's not just their players, but it's like C-suite guys like who are working for Koi, because obviously they've made that transition. They have like a ton of people on the ground here, and they were probably hoping that they actually might have played well. But yeah, that's unfortunate for them. Kenny equals Joe Guanyu or Antonio Giovinazzi. In your opinion, if Optic wins 2 more majors in EWC, is it safe to call them a dynasty? The thing is, the dynasty conversations are so challenging because it's a different roster, right? Unless you're just talking about this specific team. Because I'm thinking if you go back to 2024 when they also won champs, it's just such a different team now with no Pred and no Kenny that like you can't consider it part of the same period. And also for most of 2025 they were terrible. So I don't know. You kind of have to start the conversation from champs last year. And maybe if you do that, you say, okay, well, they won champs last year and the World Cup. Then this year, if they win 2 majors and let's say the World Cup, I mean, I think I think dominance across two consecutive titles. I personally think for this Optic team to be considered a dynasty, they will have to win this year a lot. They will have to dominate this year, and they will have to start next year very strong. I'm not saying they need to win champs this year necessarily, but they will need to win 3-4 events this year, and then they will need to do it again at the start of the next game. Because, like, for me to be in dynasty conversation, you need dominance across two different titles. And Optic were not dominant last year. They were dominant at the end of the year, but they were not dominant the whole year. So they need a whole year of dominance like this year, and then next year they need to still be winning a championship, and then that would cement things, possibly. But that's just my take. Sorry, I missed a super chat. Hang on 1 second. Lino Medina with the 5 USD. Tactical Robe, will you be going to champs? I need a pick with my go. The intention is for sure to be at the World Championship, yes. I think I also saw a question earlier, am I going to be at Atlanta? Probably the Atlanta one is the one that I'm going to miss. I've never done all the events. I've not even usually done close to all the events. This year, I'm hoping to do all but one. Because here in Dallas, I'll be at Birmingham, obviously. I'll be in Paris, obviously. Champs. And then hopefully the World Cup as well. Might go back to this year. But yeah, Champs is in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. Heard something of I know what Vegas is like. To a degree. But people say that the Champs there has been great. Like, whenever they've done Champs in Vegas, it's always been fantastic. That's what I've heard. That's what people say. I don't know if you guys have been to that event before. Champs before. Shotzi and Dashi are definitely the modern-day Scump and Formal. We're getting old. I mean, they are. It is true. It is true. It's the reason why they've got a duo name, right? B2B. Is that what they call themselves? I don't know if they actually call themselves that. But okay, this is actually big. I'm going to put this on in the background. I'm just going to keep yapping, though. You know how it is. Vegas is a fever dream, insane place like a movie. It's Zin City. Anthony will show you around. Yeah, Zinny was at the club last night. I don't know how long he stayed, but I saw him watching the Huntsman a second ago, so he can't have slept that many hours last night. That's for sure. They need to bring a LAN event to Oz. Our crowds will be top level. I think so, right? Like, hearing what I've heard about the DreamHack Birmingham event and the amount of tickets they've sold and the buzz about the event and all of this, I think it's going to be mega. And even the Madrid event last year was pretty good, all things considered. Like, I mean, what was interesting about the Madrid event is that, I've said this before, but the most fans there were British, then French, then Spanish. So it's like, with all due respect to the Spanish community, the Spanish weren't really putting on, but there was more Brits and Irish lads who'd flown out there for the event than there were, like, you know, what you want to say, locals. So that proved to me that, like, okay, we've still got a big audience in the UK here, because there's tons of people that have flown out to Madrid for this event. And if you actually do an event in the UK, then it's serious. Matches get underway in about an hour, 12:30 local time. This is the Challengers Winners Finals. We have Project 7 Esports. Hopefully these lads win, actually. I mean, obviously I'm biased here, but I do want... Well, I wouldn't mind Bush winning either. But Project 7, these guys, like... Someone like Mythics, he could easily have been in the league for some time. But it's British passport tax, unfortunately. F-Dot as well as another player easily could have been in the league for some time. So I'm glad that these guys are showing up, because the last couple of years, European Challengers teams, they've not really done that much internationally. It looks like this year's going to be different. I mean, Oz is way too far. You're not wrong, but also they are going to Saudi for the World Cup. So Saudi's quite the flight as well. I mean, I agree, Mark. They're probably not trying to mission all the way there, but... Oh, thought there was a knock on the door. Don't think it is. 10 USD from OJ. Kix playing. Yeah, so Kix is back. I know, that's what's so confusing about it. Kix is actually back and playing in this. Here he is. Look at him go. Do him and Falcons have beef? Did it ever come out why he left the org? It didn't ever come out. I mean, my understanding is that I don't really know what the guys on that Falcons team were getting paid last year, but as far as I understand, a lot of the Saudi players on that team, like they're from wealthy families, like then they don't need the money, um, and I think for Kicks it's more of a passion thing. I don't think he was necessarily so keen to live and stay in America the whole time like Exner has done. So to my understanding, that's the reason why, in order for Kicks to maintain the love of the game, he wanted to go back and keep that. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's kind of my read on it anyway. We need King of Body back in the league. Hell yeah, damn right. Um, Thoughts on replacement migration in Europe? I actually started reading that before I got to the end of the sentence. We're not going to comment on that on this channel. Rab used to be a ref, didn't know this. Can you tell us more about your history? I didn't used to be a ref. I refereed as a volunteer at the Birmingham event in 2018 because I wanted to work in the scene in some capacity, and I saw that they were opening for volunteers for referees for that tournament. And if you volunteered, you got to go for free, obviously. So that's the only tournament I ever did it at. But it was quite funny. Good memories of that. Rab, do you think the Mates fan base can rival Optics for the first time? I think they will. They will rival Optics for sure. It's not a question of can they. It is a question of. It is a question to me of will Gentlemates move the bar so much with their event that Optic will need to step it up next season. That to me, that is the question. The question is not whether the Gentlemates events can, because their fan base can definitely match Optics. There's no doubt about that in my mind. So yeah, it's very exciting actually, state of things. Rab, who at BP can help me back into my account? If you DM the Twitter account or if you email contact@breakingpoints.gg, then someone will be able to help you out, that is for sure. This is niche. Do you remember during the off-season when people kept commentating they were watching you on the Twitter? Yeah, of course I do. People go through phases of commentating things on my channel. The other thing is the happy birthday Rab thing. Apparently it's my birthday every like 2 weeks. Someone's always commenting happy birthday. And then when we were at this Korean barbecue place the other night, Gersh has a word with the owners or the waitress or whatever, and he's like, "Yeah, can we get Happy Birthday Rab on the screen?" So they played bloody Happy Birthday for me, and you know what it's like when you get Happy Birthday played for you at a restaurant. We've all been there. Sometimes you just got to lean into it a little bit, pretend you're having a good time. So that's funny. We got some free cake, so you know, could be worse. Could be worse. Thank you, Jay Diz. Welcome to the Generational. Rab, what's the best event you've ever been to? I think Champs 2024 total was incredible. I think London 2019 still is like tough to beat, like from top to bottom. I mean, even Anaheim that year was amazing as well, but I think London, I'll give it that. I'm like 6'5", roughly. Nate Lubzar. What time is the Paris match? They play second, so they play at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UK. Thoughts on Trake's performance on LAN? I thought he was better, for sure. Like, I think top 6 is respectable for those guys. He brought some energy. I think my question was, with that team, was like, okay, I mentioned it yesterday. Like, hypothetically, oh shit, Trey's stuck at the stairs to floor 4 are locked. I've been at the elevators for 10 minutes. I mean, he'll get here eventually. I'll just rely on Trey to get. I have to keep talking to the chat. I can't go and get him. He'll make it here at some point. Steak dinner with... Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought there. I was talking about something. The timings, I think. Steak dinner with gravy when I get home on the 12th for the sub, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah, sorry. There's loads of messages here I'm missing. I did actually find a way to get the intro on the laptop. Oh, there might be a knock at the door. 1 second, chat. Okay, gentlemen. It's a pleasure. Trey's alive. How are we doing?
I'm good.
Yeah? What time did you get back?
2:30.
It was later than 2. Because I left at 2.
I don't know.
Or maybe I left at like 1:45 or something. Did Scump give birth yet? You got any updates on that, Trey? I don't know.
Let me FaceTime him, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get on FaceTime. Do you remember the 100 Thieves Neum arrangement ended before the major or right after? It ends after. I think they have
It's
a few
a
days.
week after.
They got a week after?
They have a week from
Damn, okay.
Monday.
What are we eating, Trey? I'm actually good, thank you, though.
You do some hash browns.
Yeah?
Very cold.
I called an absolute Kenny dirty stinky yesterday in the pre-show. Just saying, when you're in the top 1% of our watchers, you know ball. He did drop a generational stinky yesterday, that is true. Rab, is there a single COD Pro taller than you? I don't think so.
No.
Fellow's close. Havoc's pretty tall. Kremp's pretty tall. Kremp's got to be like 6'3".
I think Krem's the tallest COD player.
Yeah, no, Kremp's definitely the tallest player in the league right now. That's for sure. I feel like I interrupted you. I was thinking you were saying something. I cut you off. Nah, all good.
You would never.
Yeah, I would never. Good point. Let's get a little bit of volume on this.
On this one in particular, as of recent.
Well, let's find
Got
out.
about 5 frames per second there.
I don't think he got a second. He's going to be caught with his knife out.
Bielfire, the legend. Yeah, Bielfire was... Did you ever play against Bielfire? Wow. They're like Advanced Warfare something? Is he still about?
They have lost their anchor on the flank.
Do you know what time the venue opens? I feel like it should be open near enough. It's usually an hour before, isn't it? They open the doors. It's probably open about now.
I'd imagine that.
12:30, 1 hour from right now. Do you guys think people are being a little reactionary to LA Thieves? In Vanguard, they were asked at the start as well, and we know what happened after they stuck through it.
Every team's reactionary right now.
Yeah. I mean, like, because they definitely were looking better, and even I talked to Kleenex yesterday. He said that Thieves definitely improved, like in their scrims against them. They definitely improved quite a lot in the last 2 weeks. So they'd obviously made a lot of progress, but then they just had an absolutely awful day yesterday, which is it's not much worse than that, getting 0-6 on a Saturday. Can you earn bread from these matches on Breaking Point as well? I believe so. I believe if you watch these games on Breaking Point, if you flick off the CDL tab, you can still get involved, earn some bread, crack some packs. Huntsman's still in? No. They just got 3-0'd by Bush. So Don and the boys are top 3. They played the loser of this in their next game. I mean, I'm thinking it's going to be an F. Bush finals. Oh, we got Steve Vortex. Bloody hell. He's coaching them. Come on. Wow. He actually found a Saudi bag. That's generational.
Should have been me.
These boys are good, though. I'm actually impressed by this Rock Esports team.
Interactions with each other can throw up a few curveballs and things like S&D, but not in this case.
I think COD's going to be like such a big deal at the Esports World Cup going forwards, and like the Esports Nations Cup and shit. You know what I mean? Because the Saudis proper love COD. Like, if there's one esport that they're proper into, I think COD's got to be up there. Maybe like FIFA or something. I don't know.
Rocket League or Rocket Fuel?
Maybe Rocket League. Yeah, maybe that's true. Yeah. These matches are not on BP. Tell Easy Mac to get out of bed. Okay, all good.
Saudi see the Rocket League smoke coming out the back of the cars and like.
Oh yeah, you smell it.
Bowling his way, and that is due
G2 versus FaZe. What are the thoughts? You think G2 can do him again?
Finds the first here and
You
I
think?
mean, you'd be stupid to say they can't. They're
Well,
3-0
I mean, they
against
definitely
them.
can. They definitely can.
lack of options and well.
I feel like
I
FaZe
don't
might be
think
due
Fa-
one.
I don't think FaZe look great.
Nah, I agree.
Just overlooking the bomb site.
I don't think FaZe I
Actually,
don't think FaZe beat
let me
Optic
rephrase
or
that.
Genomates.
I don't think anyone looks great bar our Genomates.
Mm. You think Optic are a little bit like not been challenged yet so much?
Well, who they played?
Falcons and G2. They've not dropped a map, but yeah, do take your point.
So that's so close from that, you know. And I think if
Genomates, I think I'm still picking them to win. But if this was like not online, if there was no fans, I'd definitely pick Genomates, I think. But given the crowd factor, I think Optic, I wouldn't say it's 50-50 exactly. Because FaZe have a chance. G2 have a pretty limited chance, I think. But I'm still picking Genomates.
Then they lost the Bloods and, well,
I wonder if Scrap looks at Hydra now and thinks, I can't believe this guy wanted Ghosty gone. We don't really know how that played out behind the scenes. So it's tough to say. Probably a bit of a team decision going on there. Mark says, what happened to Fame? I swear he wasn't bad in Modern Warfare 3. I saw Fame on Twitter yesterday. I think he played this cup. He played this tournament. I think he fell out top 12, if I remember correctly.
Often do, and
so
FDOT was
too.
waiting for that. You peek your shoulder around the corner, and you start to dance with the devil. FDOT finds one. Kicks will find one back on the Mythics. 3v3.
Do we think Lucifer goes hard as a gamer tag or not? Didn't it used to be Harry?
It is Harry.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad game attack.
They are squeezing Project 7 and Denza. How on earth do you win that fight? Brings it back to a 2 versus 2.
Boozer looks great. That is true, he's been playing well. Trio and Neptune would have done damage.
He's waiting for them. Well, they found him.
Jesus, Trio and Neptune, that would have been quite the team. I mean, I'm sure, I guess. Yeah, drop draws of a Neptune. That would have been wild. Mates haven't played anyone
He finds one. Backs the other one
either.
down as well. Goes for the challenge. FDOT will take it. 14 seconds.
I may.
Give it a little map. You don't
I
want
don't
to
know. I
slow
don't
down
think
necessarily.
Toronto are
Domex
actually
needs to
terrible,
throw this
terrible.
one away at 5 seconds.
No,
Doesn't
they're
have time
not.
to plan. Domex just needs to survive.
He's going for it as well and almost finds it, but Domex ironed up ready.
Domex.
Chose not to run any further. It could have gone wrong, but it will be Rock who get another round on the board, ton.
That was scary. Crucial kill for Domex.
You enjoyed last night, Trey? Good?
Yeah, it's fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was actually fun. I had a great time.
Good.
Lead now
Yeah.
for
Good.
spots in this search and
Better than last time.
And, you know, I
It's
kinda
way
put
better.
It was actually way
Way
better. It was way better than last time, yeah.
pretty backed up and trying to deal with
Yeah.
flankers. And if you are, you lose kicks and dom.
How much better would FaZe be if they picked up Nep instead of 04?
Probably could. Towards the backside, just trying to wind that time down. Project 7, sometimes in these attacks.
I mean, I would take that instead. But Neptune is definitely an interesting character. I was like, I couldn't believe he didn't leave the stage yesterday. He was too locked in. I know we do see that occasionally, but I thought it was. He just popped us in and just dropped 11 kills in 7 rounds.
Jersey Jerry. Did you see that?
Well, he's
Sparks
done the
controller
trick.
broke.
What's going?
Tweeted out 40 minutes ago. Sparks controller broke. He needs a PS5 trigger stops. Battle Beaver, please come to the Highlands.
Wow. Well. They got a little bit of time. That's interesting. Toronto not terrible. No, I genuinely. I mean, yeah, they've been playing obviously poorly, and Real's been getting shit on. But I think if you play this tournament like again, Heretics just. It's just not. It just doesn't seem to be a great matchup for them. But I don't think they're the top 12 team, Toronto. I think they're better than that. But I don't. Yeah, but you could definitely argue that Gentlemate's run is no more impressive than Optics. So I just think the way that Gentlemates went about it, their hardpoint looks really good. Their overloads. Yeah, I don't know. You can go either way. Insight needs to pick it up though.
They can tighten it up a little bit.
You see the clip of Aroma crashing out over Neptune popping the Zin? Copious Maximus. Yeah, I did. We did see that actually the other
Wait,
day.
you want to get to the event a little bit quicker?
Yeah.
Earlier.
Huh?
Try to watch these games live. Who we got
I'm
first?
actually down.
Who we got first?
The first game is Phase G2.
Yeah.
Then it's Optic Paris second up.
Oh, early championship
gonna-
Sunday arrival.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one for sure. There's gonna be a lot of energy in there. Trade Merc for Insight and Dashi for Kismet. Toronto had that much bread. We'll see.
Has to be careful.
I met their new
They've been squeezed
CFO
against
yesterday.
Rock.
So we'll see if he's got any spare bread that they can just buy out.
Well, it's still erupting here. This is
Dashi.
great time burning here. Mythics are going to be in the backfield. Goes back down to a 3 versus 3. He's waiting to see if anybody pushes him.
Yeah, the matches should start 1:30 Eastern in about
Did.
50 minutes or so.
Yeah.
LAT need to blow it up, they're saying. G2 beat FaZe again, right? I'm taking FaZe this time. Yeah. I got FaZe getting the job done. They're due a dub against G2. Can't lose every time.
Lucifer's alone. He needs reinforcements. He needs some help before he goes down. And gone down he has. And look at that. There's just not enough bodies on the
Man,
board.
Rock are doing
Rock
it.
Esports, they commit to the 3-man push. And they outnumber Project 7 at every gunfight.
That's got to be such a frustrating round for Project 7.
The B-Sport Josh over there.
Yeah, this is like a beefy one. Is that Sean? No.
No, I thought it was for a second. I don't know who that guy is. I see Prolit in the background over there, getting ready for the losers final. Sunday Simp is different. I guess the Aluka hype wave came to an end, huh? Feel like he shouldn't have been signed. But the thing is, signing Aluka, he made Draza and Abuza play better. So it's like, it's tactical, you know? He made them better. Does Carolina build around Mac after this? Presumably you mean Cloud9. Oh yeah, you said Cloud9. Probably, if I had to guess.
Denzel will call this one out and nades and trophies.
Holding it down from
both
the
going
UK, how much would the
here.
trip cost you overall?
Pressure from Rock Esports on this flank.
I don't really want to look at the bank account after last night.
Quite impressive. They know exactly what they want to do.
If you don't go to fucking Komodo Club downtown Dallas FPL Cal, you'll be fine. The bank account will be okay. My flight here, well, I didn't take a direct flight. Usually the flights direct from London to Dallas are like,
Heavy.
yeah, they're usually expensive. Like
No,
at least
Komodo's a
800,
joke,
900.
though.
Bro. I got like after the double Vodka Crown experience, and it was like $38. I thought let's just get singles. I don't know what the singles were, but like I had two Vodka Crowns, 2 Vodka Red Bulls, whatever the fuck swoot you wanted, and then
Yeah, you're crazy for that.
like 6 shots and a beer for Gersh. It was like $230, something like that. It was actually insane.
Rock Esports, their playbook for this S&D
But usually the flights
absolutely
to Dallas are like, what, 800 at least?
hitting places
8,
with
9?
numbers. They are
Quid.
playing the
Yeah.
advantage incredibly well.
Something like that?
Yeah, usually like 900
It
is the
just
average.
feels like a completely
Yeah.
different
So
world.
for some
Rock
reason the Dallas flights are kind of
Esports on this
expensive.
game.
But like flights to LA and to like places like Boston, Toronto, definitely cheaper. I think Dallas is just a long flight. 230 minimum, says McGregor. Yeah, is that absolutely shambolic? But all good. Business expense.
Listen, Rab, you got to start being smart.
What?
There was 2 people in front of me. Great
They
guys.
have run this S&D
Go on.
hard and not look back
They
from the
turn
very
around.
beginning. And well, it's now a 1 versus 4. Lucifer is running. They found him and they're just streaming towards him. They're going to get him. That is easy, easy.
Oh, I see.
1-1
Very
between
nice.
the two
Yeah,
teams.
yeah.
Project 7 barely turned up.
They're like, yo, Trey, what drink do you want? Oh my gosh, she's like, I'm like,
Jenna, what do you want?
I'm like, nah, it's all good, guys. I got this. Nah, what drink do you want? In my mind, I'm
we
thinking,
played him. We played
I'm
him.
about to save $60 here. Can I get 2 vodka crans?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Come find me anytime, all night. I got you all night.
Wow. Yes, yeah. I needed a boy like that.
No, you just need to use your emotion, rap.
So I don't mind. Like I'm
New
happy.
saying.
Huh?
Use your emotion, not your card.
It's a good saying. It's a good saying. I fuck with that. It's a good saying.
Poetry in motion, just a complete outclassing on the S&D.
Especially in that fucking place.
Oh my god, yeah. The card's going away from now on.
Series, though, because who knows how this one is going
We
to
picked up enough drinks out of that.
I love it.
place.
So, Trey, what a drink?
How
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dominant they can be in our 2 game modes.
It's just me at the bar.
Certainly it's going to be a joy to watch.
What do you want me to do? I'm not
Yeah.
paying. You asked me, do I want a drink? I was just saying, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Gas says, do you guys think Cobra should be in the league?
And they really did battle between each other. Both these 2 teams finishing 2nd and 3rd respectively. For
Place they get cement.
I don't even know. Less than top 4, better than top 24.
Didn't they just win the Elite too?
Yeah, they won the European Elite, but onliners, unfortunately. Huntsman lost to Bush. Yeah, they did. They got 3-0'd by Bush. It's bad. I'd be going to the off license first and downing a bottle of JD before going in. Down a bottle of JD.
Who the fuck's this?
It's J Dan. He loves it. See his initials. You boys coming to Major 2? Yeah. We will be there.
I don't know how much to read into it at this stage, but there's a fairly even affair for both these 2 squads when facing up against each other.
Let's have a look at the matches here, actually. Fed up of watching these 2 lads play. Oop. There we go. Scrap face. He's not very happy. Bottle. C9 has always been chalked. They could have blown up C9 and Surge before the major and brought in the whole Challengers team.
Trey, you want to hit this 21GJ? Yeah, where we at?
Yeah, come through. His Haggy 420. I ran into the Pine Park boy actually last night, wherever his name is. I do know his name, but I don't want to expose. You think Ultica win in the major, Trey?
No.
No. You got Genomates?
I still got face.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because I
Fair.
chose them at the start.
Yeah, you got to run with it.
I don't believe they're going to win it, but
Nah, you got to take it though.
if they do, it's because I called at the start.
Yep. You saying this one, Trey?
Yeah.
It's me. It's just provided what sweetie that stupid juice drink. Alright, we're not watching any more of
You look like you're on the fucking... Look like you've seen someone that's pissed you off.
that. Not exactly.
You like this.
I was looking at all the people I got to buy drinks for. That's what I was looking at. I was like, fucking hell, my gosh, need to drink. Fuck.
Wait, how much can you run up?
I went. It was only that one, and then it was it was probably like 3. Yeah, I mean, but that's $30. Like, you know, in pounds it's less than that. It's okay.
Yeah, if it was Canadian, I would have laughed.
Yeah,
with you.
Canadian would be laughing it off. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's what it is. It's nice. It's nice to treat people, you know. Was Swoop chasing the e-girls again? I can't comment on that.
Not with that jersey. on,
Sweetie needs to win some events or he's going to be out. Yeah, I did hear Stallions. It's they might be blowing it up.
It's got top 24 with both teams.
Yeah.
Should be nuked.
Yeah. I hope Sweetie stays though.
He'll end up staying.
I think he'll stay. I think he's got to stay.
No, listen, guys, we did it. We had a few drinks before we went out.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like I went there and just like sent it. We had enough drinks. It was just like just the drinks were expensive, but also it's nice to, I don't know, I like buying drinks for people if you spend the weekend with them. Especially because, this is the main reason, before I came out here, I did my tax return in January, right, middle of January. HMRC gave me a fat refund. So I was like, I'm buzzing.
Bet.
Yeah, exactly. So that's from the British government. Well, it's my money, innit, really? Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, yeah,
It's
you
my
paid
money.
it,
Like,
yeah.
it's my money.
It's kind of crazy that like
Yeah.
you pay them money
Yeah.
and they go, "Oh, you've paid us too much money,
Yeah.
so we're gonna give you it back."
But no interest on that.
But no interest, no nothing.
Yeah.
But like you're probably just gonna give it back to us anyway.
Yeah, well, exactly. At some point, you'll
They
get
could
it
just
back.
say, "Oh, you paid us this much. We'll just take it off your next one."
Yeah, yeah.
But
But
in-
that's so. This is the thing, right? I don't know if it's like this in the States or other countries, but when you pay your taxes in January, so the you have to submit them by the end of January because it's 9 months after the tax year in April, whatever. You got to pay by the end of January, but they want not only do they want your contribution for the last tax year, they want half of next year's contribution based on what they think you're going to earn. But if it's different to that, then they'll then refund you that money, which is basically what happened here. So, yeah. We love the refund. We love the refund, but they stole my money in the first place. That's what it is.
saying.
Like, they literally stole my fucking money 6 months before they should have even had it because of their stupid rules on like, oh, you've got to pay us half of next year's 6 months up front because they literally have no bread. So, so I'm not happy about it, but yeah. I mean, Cowboy's happy about it. You got a free drink.
You got multiple free drinks.
You did got multiple free drinks, yeah. And that girl got a free drink and she didn't even fucking drink it. That pissed me off. And I had to get rid of her. It's a payment on account, yeah. No, I know how it works, but like it's still a joke, I think, in my opinion. If I ran the country, I'd do it different. Hey guys, new to competitive COD. Has a team ever won a major starting from the losers bracket? I don't think so. I know that LA Gorillas, when they won Major 2 in Vanguard, whatever it was, they went down to losers, and they won it from losers round 1. Tournaments have been won from losers round 1, but I don't know if a team has won it from losers, because that would require being a top 8 seed, or like a terrible seed online, which is, I don't think that's happened. I might be wrong. Someone in the chat might know differently. All right, here we go. This is the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. JD's got a £1 refund 1 year. Wow. What do you spend the £1 on? Put it in a fucking supermarket trolley. The Gorillas run with cinema. Make a team with 1 player from each bottom 4 team. Okay. Oh, it's kind of interesting, actually. Who are we taking from... Okay, bottom 4. We mean like bottom 4 this event, I guess we're saying. So we've got to choose 1 from Ravens. I'm taking Lurks. 1 from Surge.
Gwen.
Probably Gwen, yeah. I know Luna's played well this event, but I think overall you take Gwen. Unless you want the Surge in the Tej. It was the other Boston and then Toronto. I guess he probably doesn't mean the top 12 teams this event, but like if you take it from that perspective, Boston, we've already got Lurks. I mean, I'm probably going Nasty or Snoop for sure. Raise 1 from losers, CWL Seattle. Oh, like they got knocked out of groups? Down to losers? Interesting. Do you guys consider yourselves lightweights?
No.
No.
Trey, were there any other shooters or games you were really good at back when you played COD, or did you play anything else on the side? I played a lot of FIFA.
Trey's fucking good at FIFA.
I was very good at FIFA. I used to play with like Gorilla. I played rank play with a couple FIFA pros when they hopped on COD. We like intertwined on that aspect. Played a lot of FIFA, went flawless and a lot of foot champs. Borderlands. Play a lot of single player games. I'm a gamer. Yeah, I'm a gamer deep down.
All right, there we go. Get ready to bring this up in just 1 second. Let's go Genomate top take. Let's see what things look like. See if we got any predictions in here.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Wants to load.
I'm leaving 10 to get ready.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect strategy. I'll do the same. Maybe 15, 10, 15. How long have you guys been doing this? I got into CDL this year, and I really like the podcast. Cheers, boys. Ah, what a gentleman.
Hey, listen,
Not shocked.
This podcast got I was downstairs yesterday. I'll tell you the story after about why I went home,
I see.
but not on stream because I'm not trying to out anyone's business.
Got you.
But we go downstairs. Bouncer, yeah, comes up to me. Yo, where the hell are you from? Like, you look cool as hell with all your tats and shit. So we start talking. He says to me, he goes, yo. We start chatting. He's like, listen, I know you guys, I know the gamer thing is here every year. If you're here next year, hit me up. I got you with your tickets and a free bottle.
Bless.
So we're waiting for an Uber inside. The place is packed because it's freezing outside.
Yeah.
The bouncer tells everyone to get out, but he tells his boy, he goes, yo, leave these guys in there. They're with me. So I'm like, yo, I got some motion. But halfway through that, this girl comes down the stairs.
Yeah.
And she goes, you're that person from Breaking Point. And I was like,
wow, that's how we get recognized these
I
days.
was like, that's me.
That's you.
That's
Fucking
me.
hell.
I'm not Rab.
Wow. No, he's the guy from Breaking Point. Let's fucking go.
But are you a gooner, though?
Yeah, gooner. You been gooning? He means like gunner, doesn't he? Like, Arsenal fan. Breaking Point, not even the dope check or anything. Yeah, we just get recognised like that. You the Breaking Point boy.
Yo, you instead of spending all that money on those singular drinks, you could have got us a fucking sign.
How much is a sign, do you think? Like probably a similar number, no? Like 3, 4?
No, because it comes with a bottle too.
Oh, it comes with, oh shit.
Probably looking at like a rack.
Yeah, like a rack.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Oh, where's Steve Wang when you need him?
No, that's what you do. You buy it and then you tell Steve.
Yeah. We actually will have to do that though at some point. Next year we run our own. Instead of the Optic after party, the Breaking Point after party.
Wait, we're gonna have to have some motion.
We're gonna have to have insane
We're
motion
just
to do
gonna be
that.
used to this door.
Yeah. Nah, we'll talk to some people. We'll make it happen.
We'll have the straggling fans that can't get into the proper one just come to ours, man. We'll look like neeks.
Well, now everyone's got to start somewhere. We can make it happen, and then we'll pay our own. We'll get the signs up for free. You know what I mean? It's included in part of the deal. I don't know if that's the best idea. I remember Trey from back in the day when he played with Phony, Zony, and Rapids. Wow,
He knows some shit.
that's fucking.
He knows some shit.
All right, he's back.
We can get the Challenger players.
Yeah.
Tweet out, yo, it's a movie.
No, we'll just bring Haggy, and then he'll.
Yo, it's a movie. We just got fucking swag check there.
My bad, sorry, checked.
I mean, it's the only person I could think
That's
of. Like,
funny,
I was
yeah.
trying to find like a challenger. We'll just have the both stallion teams there.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Sweetie
Yeah.
in the background.
Yeah.
Just.
Nah, Sweet would be fuming.
All right, Rab.
Yep.
Quick fire prediction. Come on.
Quick fire prediction. All right, let's go.
You want to say it at the same time? Do
Yeah.
this little 3, 2, 1, and we say what we're going for.
Yep.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Phase.
Phase.
3, 2, 1.
Genemates. All right, so then it would be Optic versus Phase. 3, 2, 1. Optic. Okay. And then finals. You do the countdown.
10. No. 3, 2, 1.
Genemates. Wow, okay, we agree.
Like that.
Interesting.
Like that.
Interesting. We actually are like that. Okay, wow. There you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Genemates to win the tournament, but who knows? Maybe G2 make the run. Could be possible. Big shout out to Prize Picks supporting the content. If you guys want to get involved, best place to play daily fantasy. Head over to Prize Picks. Use the link in the description box below. you can claim $50 in your first $5 pick with code Breaking Point. There it is, right on the screen, right there. 80,101 subscribers as well, smashing the numbers.
I was pointing down at the description box, or like down there. I wasn't pointing at my Johnson.
No, of course.
That's not where
we would
Prize
never
Picks
do that.
is.
No, not yet, baby. But if the money's right, sponsorship could
Little tattoo there.
could be new deliverables for the sponsors.
Prize Pick tip.
Top tips.
Top tips.
All right, here we go. Damn, they love bigging up the big numbers, don't they?
I know. I'm taking the under on everyone that's
I was
above.
gonna say
I'm even taking an under on Simpian at 1.13.
Yeah. I mean, it is interesting that Face has just been shit on by these clowns the last 3 times they've played them, and yet we're still
running them up like they're sharks.
still running them up like they're still running them up like they're stallions red. Merc 1.09. Oh, this is a series right here. People taking the Neptune. Neptune's going crazy. Gentlemate's still like unstoppable. I think if they're gonna be like if they're gonna be like real good, now's the time for them to be real good. Ghostia 1.09, Envoy, Sabre, Neptune, yeah, very interesting. All very interesting. Map 1 kills. And people be loving these. Mercury's 29.5. Obviously we might have a map pool for the first series actually. If it wants to load on the website, here we go. We do have a map pool. You're still muted. Black Car, there it is.
Ooh, we got a Black Car.
Yeah, we got Black Car. Black Art Game 1, that's going to be a movie. It's going to be a Haggy BMP party, that is. Colossus Search, Den, Scar. I mean, I don't mind that series. That's not a bad one at all. All right, Trey, you heading out to get changed?
Yeah, what time you want to meet? Like 12:15, 12:20?
Yeah, give it 15, 20 minutes. Beautiful. I'll talk to the chat for 5 more minutes. Then we're going to call it a day. Head over to the venue because we've got some matches to watch, ladies and gentlemen. I think getting interviews is going to be maybe not impossible today, unless I can.
We might be able to strike a player.
Maybe unless it's like a losers one or something. Yeah, just we'll see. We'll see who's about.
This one was a little bit difficult.
Yeah, no, we did well though. Like getting.
Well, you done well. I was sick.
Well, yeah, I done well, but like.
Jenna was like, "Try and get some interviews." I'm like. Yo, hi.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it was. Right. We did good.
Sorry, I've been absent. I've been sick as a dog.
We're back today.
Not a good dog.
And tomorrow, don't check live on this couch, the casting couch. Oh yeah.
Facts.
All right, pleasure. I'll talk to chat for a few more minutes here. Meet Trent a little bit. Pleasure.
Fucking hell.
Well, I hate you with one of them.
Jesus.
He's a fragile man, Trey, the last couple of days. Anyone want to build me a power play? I'm a win streak. People forget he was good each LAN last year. Ace beat Thieves in Toronto, 2 teams that haven't beaten anyone else this LAN. Not sure they're world beaters. Yeah, possible. I just have, I do have some belief in the Gentlemates. Okay, what's interesting, when you go to the event and you see like the behind the scenes, Gentlemates have an insane like setup. They have tons of guys. Like they've got their booth with their watch party with Gataga. Obviously, like not many of us English speakers actually watch it. But they've got like tons of the big Gentlemates streamers in there. They've got obviously all the players. They have VOs. They've got Mayhem. They've got another assistant coach. I forget his name. Slips my mind. They've got just like, their whole setup is super clean. And I think that kind of level of quality, it filters down. Rab, are you going to go to Masters London? Oh yeah, the Valorant event, of course. Yeah, definitely a consideration. I forget exactly when it is. It's the second Masters, isn't it? So there's Santiago, and then there's, it's going to be middle of this year sometime. If it works timing-wise, then yeah, I'll probably will go, because I may as well. Shout out, mate, to what they do for the scene. I got to say, the Bush and Gentlemates, it's it's a good time. It's a good time to be involved in COD. Wow, Rock actually took the win here. The Saudi boys might just win the whole tournament. That'd be insane. Well, there we go. Black Cart Hardpoint coming up next. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Good to talk to you all. Appreciate... Well, to be fair, there's not been bad energy today, given that it's been a tiring couple of days. But we will be back tomorrow doing a dope trick in the afternoon. Actually, quick question, McGregor, while you're here. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that live on the stream. I'll message it after the fact. But yes, tomorrow, dope check, 2 p.m. Central Time, from right here. There's another chair over there. I'm probably going to put Don on that, maybe, so we don't have to all sit on the same sofa. That'll be the plan, I think. And yeah, we'll talk about everything that happened this tournament, and then fly home on the Tuesday. So yeah, it's been quite a couple of weeks out here in the States, actually. I've enjoyed a lot of it. I'm looking forward to getting back to some sort of normality. I think that is for sure. I want to go swimming tomorrow as well, but I don't know where to go. I'm going to figure it out. All right. Pleasure, gentlemen. I will speak to you all very shortly indeed. Enjoy the matches today. I hope you have a great day. Those that are at the venue as well, that's also true for. And who knows what's going to happen. First major of the season. It's going to go down to the wire. All right. Speak to you all soon. Take care.